Hello, everybody. Hello, my friends. What's going on? Let's see how we're looking today. It's a very cute restaurant. If you couldn't tell, it's very cute here. We've never been here before. Oh my god. And I'm not going to spill today. I'm not going to spill today. I simply won't. I refuse to. If you're here from TikTok for the first time, hello. Say hello. Or don't. You don't have to, but you can. All right, let's see how we're looking. How's the stream look? How's the angle? Am I centered? I think I'm pretty centered. Close enough. All right. Who we got in here? Let's say hi to everybody. If you're here for the first time, I read it most every comment out loud and I respond to all of them. So, hello. All right, let's see. Refresh. See who's here so far today. We got Frankie. First comment. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Hannah. How are you, Mare? Hi, blue-eyed. Hello, I'm good. How are you? Hello, Stinky Maisie. Shouldn't be an ad so quickly. Hi, Mare. Hello, Marky Mark. The ad's trapping me. I guess there was an ad. Sorry about that. Sniper, hello. Hello, Emily. Y'all can see me and hear me, right? We're all good. Camera angle good. Stinky says, first time here. Hello. Welcome. How are you? The code word for today to make sure the microphone is working is stinky. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. Hello, Lizzie Owens. Happy Pride Month, Mare. Hello, Tina French. How are you? Hello, Steven. Hello, Marble Cheeto. Everyone be boring and unfunny. Hello, Christine. Hello, Evie. You're good, Evie. Lily, did I do the instant notification? I think so. I think I did. I triple check. I'm like, yeah, I sent it. I sent it. Did it go through for you? Stinky, perfect. The microphone is working. Awesome. Ignore. Okay, I'll just call you Maisie. It's a fun name. Stinky. There we go. The microphone's working. Everyone said Stinky. Thank you for confirming. We got some people here for the first time. We should have like a song and dance to introduce the stream. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Lily and I read every comment and we go out for food in San Francisco and we have fun and I tell you all about my life and that's about it. We talk about tea. We hear about your life too. We can answer questions about the trans experience or if you got some drama or tea to spill, we can talk about that too. And you can vote on what food I get. There we go. Pretty good, huh? Pretty sure I saw. Couldn't think of anything either while making my user. That's why I'm thinking. It's a good name. Maybe even a great name. User67 says, hi, Lily, I'm Taylor, and you did my cameo last night roasting Joey. It was awesome. That was a fun one to do. I was like, Joey. Joey has a bowl cut, right? I remember. What am I eating? We're at a Peruvian restaurant. Also, fit check. Okay, this is going to be kind of hard because I kind of like boxed myself in. But you can see it's like a romper situation. I can do more at the end if you stick around. I tried. Hello, Mama Tay. Hello, Simpson. Hello, Melly Mel. Hello, Whitney. Good morning. First time on Twitch. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for coming on Twitch. I'm assuming for me. I appreciate you. I'm doing great. We're going to think about a mocktail in a second. Do I have siblings? Yeah, I have one brother. He's awesome. I talked to him this morning. Love the stream title. I'm glad. Holy freestyle. I don't know what that means, but yes. Stinky says, have you picked a drink? Let's do that. 150 stream streak. That's awesome, user 52. I love that. Okay. So these are all alcoholic mocktails. So mango lemonade, passion fruit lemonade, chicha morada, which is, I want to say like a tamarind drink. This is a Peruvian restaurant. Cucumber water is hard to turn down. Lemonade, unsweet iced tea, ginger beer. I love ginger beer. Non-alcoholic beer. Various sodas, including ginger ale, Inca Cola, sparkling water, coffee, tea. So I'm between. Is it just like water with cucumber? Is it something different than just water with cucumber? Because it's $6. I don't know. You're in a pod. I am in a pod, kind of. It's like a little half cage, sort of. This restaurant looks beautiful. I know, right? I can't believe we've never been here. No rush. And user 52 100. So that means this is the 150th stream because user 52 has been here for every single one without fail. So happy 150th Twitch stream, everyone. Awesome. Restaurant's beautiful. Yes. Blair says, for a second, it looked like you're sitting in one of those half moon chairs that people have on their patio. I am. Kind of. That's what this is, more or less. If that's what I think that's what you're talking about. It is. This is a chair. The cage thing is the chair. Yes, user 52. And for those who don't know, the 52 emote, user 52 is our head moderator. They are awesome. So when I say user 52, that's like an entity. The entity that runs my life. We love user 52. Marissa just wanted to say hi, bye, hi, bye. Kitty says ginger beer. Okay. Oh, what's up, Jen? We got Jen's in here. Yeah. No, I already saw Jen's. Cucumber water says Maisie, $6 bumbleclot dollars. Yeah. Yeah. The pods are cool. So are booths. I agree. No, I can't believe I've never been here. It's like really not too far. I picked this restaurant particularly because it's close to the movie theater. Because before the end of the stream, I'm going to get a text from my dog walker who will tell me if she can or cannot walk Nugget. If she can't, thank you. Is it alcoholic? Perfect. Thank you so much. What is it? Is it the mango lemonade? Thank you so much. They just gave me this. That is so nice of them. I didn't even ask for this. All right, mango lemonade it is, everyone. Look at this. We just got the mango lemonade. Well. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's yummy. That's not too sweet, nice and tangy. Got a good mango flavor to it. I kind of have to love it. Thank you to this lovely restaurant. Kay says, oh my God, friends, I found an injured baby cottontail rabbit last night in my yard. Oh no, he's been taking care of him all night. Now he's doing better. Okay, I'm glad he's doing better. Yeah, this is delicious, by the way. I'll probably need a few more minutes though. Thank you so much. Glad he's doing better, and God bless you for doing that. That is so sweet of you. Blair says, oh, I did not know. I was thinking your chair was like the chairs in the back. No, I'm sitting in this cage thing. It's really cool. Ariana, thank you for resubbing with Prime. Thank you, Ariana. He's so sweet. Appreciate you. What's my dog's name? His name is Nugget. He's the best. Oh, sorry, Maisie. But yeah, I picked this restaurant because it is close to the movie theater. And hopefully my dog walker can walk Nugget. If she can, I'm going straight after this to a movie. Don't worry. Plenty of time. More than enough time to stream. But I'm going to go, if I can go see a movie, it'll be that news. There's a new Steven Spielberg sci-fi movie, which is so my thing, called Disclosure Day. So I'll go see that if I can. Yes, gas tanks for Ariana. Jen says, hope Bunny is better. Yeah, me too. They picked for you. And look, they picked right. I didn't realize this is what it was going to be. It's delicious. Inbo says, hi, I'm so confused why you're getting so much hate. I think you seem kind of fun. Thank you. I think I'm pretty fun too. Thank you for being here to see that. We're just hanging out. We have fun. Yes. Hello, Reenie Beanie. The ads shouldn't be too bad. It's only 3 minutes of ads an hour, I think, or something like that. It's the lowest it can be without making it. I put it at a low setting, so it should be okay. Hello, Blair. No, I know Blair's here. I already said hi to Blair. Kay said, I got the bleeding to stop, but when his eyes swelled and shut up and crusted up, it was 3 a.m. to clean it again. Now it's finally opening up again. You're so sweet for taking care of this bunny. So sweet. Hannah says, oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. Did I see Backrooms? No, but I need to. It's on my list. I just haven't made it to the theater yet. Maisie says, the chair looks so cool, but not sure it's comfy. Oh, it's very comfy. It's very comfy. You can't quite see, but I have 3 pillows behind me and a very comfortable cushion to sit on. So yeah. You got an ad for Disclosure Day. That's funny. Thank you, Janice, for subbing for your 9th month. We have a baby now between us, and that baby that is about to be born is your subscription. 9 months, yeah, that's crazy. Hello, Yo Girl Kills. Hi, everyone. I just want to stop and say hello to everyone. Please take care of yourself. To Yo Girl, how you doing? I love that. Tina clipped me getting a mango lemonade. I love that. See, Tina is our clipping superstar. I don't think anyone has clipped anything except for Tina. Maybe one person has clipped one other thing. Please clip away. I think you have to be subbed, but anyone can clip who's subbed. Frankie says, Arby's has no business having these delicious brisket white cheddar onion ring bowls. I'm glad you like it, though. I just don't like onion rings. Never have. Janice loves Arby's. Okay. I had a beef and cheese 6 months ago. It was not very We're at the hype train. Awesome. So we're eating something vegan today. I do my best to eat vegan when I can. We have a vegan restaurant we visit quite often called Wild Seed. And when I have an option to eat, like an easy option to eat plant-based or even vegetarian, I will. We'll see about today. Probably not, because we are at a Peruvian restaurant called Mariposas, which is very nice. And Peruvian food isn't known for being terribly... I'm sure there's plenty of vegetarian stuff here, but like Peruvian food is a lot of fish, a lot of meat. So, but we'll read through the menu soon and see. Miss Kathleen says, today is my son's 13th birthday, so I can't stay, but I hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy the stream. Well, happy birthday to your son, Miss Kathleen. I hope he has a good day. Frankie says, I love Arby's, but this brisket tastes like it came from a barbecue joint. That's shocking for fast food. That's great. Ooh, we hit the hype train. Thank you to Tina, who gifted Yo Girl a sub. Tina, of course, one of our stream MVPs. And Janice just gifted a sub to Jules Winchester. Thank you, Janice. One of our excellent, incredible mods and a friend. And also to Tina, stream MVP, and someone who I would not be surprised if I met in person one day, via our mutual friend Jocelyn, who we both know in person. Thank you so much to both of you. Hey, if you want to help this stream out, gifting subs, gifting bits, I think it's discounted maybe with the hype train. Now's a good time to do it. It's like, if you're like, you know what, I'm going to throw Lily some love today. You could do via Venmo, via PayPal, via Cash App. I try not to do too many plugs here because I think it's annoying too. But, you know, if you like the stream, you can throw a few bucks, you know. If everyone in the stream gifted $5 right now, that would be like a huge portion of my rent this month. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. That pick an app yet? Not yet. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me go back. Vegan, vegan, birthday, barbecue joint. Would I ever consider adopting kids? No, I'm more of a dog mom. I mean, look, if there was a kid who showed up on my front door and was like, please, I need a place, of course, you can stay with me, and maybe, but like, I'm not going to go out of my way to adopt. Whoa, Jens just gifted 5 subs. Damn, Jens. Look at that. Throw some gas tanks out for Jens. Jens, if you don't know, hello, Ellie Jelly. One of our stream MVPs, and also our stream mama. Jen's been here since the very beginning. We love Jens. Thank you. Jens, you get to pick the appetizer now. How's that feel? You get to pick it. Just like Janice got to pick it when they gifted last time, you get to pick it this time. Throw some love out for Jens. Jens is so nice. Jens is so sweet. Wow, thank you for allowing me to do this incredibly cool thing for a living, which I am incredibly privileged to be able to do. So, Jens, as soon as I read the apps, you pick, okay? You pick. Thank you. All right. I'm going to keep reading through the comments. Actually, you know what? Let's read the starters, and then I will keep going through the comments. If you're new here, know that I read every single comment, which sometimes means I get a little backed up, and I don't mean it like that. I mean it like in the chat. So if like you say something, I promise I will get to it. It just takes me a few minutes sometimes to get through. Let me read the apps right now so y'all can start thinking and discussing. Jens, of course, has final say. This is Peruvian, so there's a lot of ceviche. Ceviche is like a marinated fish, cold marinated fish app. So there's ceviche classico, which has mahi, classic leche de tigre. That's like a limey marinade sauce that it comes with, red onion. Oh, we just hit 100% on the hype train. Thank you to Tina French, who just gifted, just resubbed for their 9th month. Incredible. Thank you, Tina French. Twitch, baby. You're in the rarefied air. No one has been subbed for more than 9 months because we've only been doing this for 9 months on Twitch. You, most if not all the mods. Thank you so much, dude. I love you. Now we're on level 4 of the hype train. We haven't been here for a long time. So if y'all, if y'all want to try and break a record today, maybe you could. And you get emotes for doing it. All right. I promise I'm going to read through the rest of the chat, but let me read the rest of these appetizers. Classic leche de tigre, red onion, sweet potatoes, cilantro, cancha, and choclo. I think choclo is corn. I'm not sure what cancha is. Served with tortilla chips. They have ceviche carretelero, which is similar thing, just instead of instead of it just being mahi, there's also shrimp, mussels, fried calamari, sweet potatoes, and ají amarillo. I think that's like is that the green sauce maybe? There's ceviche de camarón, which is going to be a shrimp thing. Shrimp and leche de tigre, ají amarillo, avocado, cherry tomatoes, red onions, camote, cancha, and choco. I would want the Classico if we wanted to go the route of ceviche. And then there's empanadas as well. There's a sampler where you get one of each for $25. The ceviches are about 25 each. And then you can get them, the empanadas, 2 golden flaky empanadas, expertly seasoned, topped with chalaca sauce, served with polleria sauce. There's a beef, chicken, and a veggie. The beef has onion, cilantro, and ají panca. The chicken has onion, garlic, ají panca, and other spices. And the veggie has mushroom, garlic, ají panca, and Parmesan cheese. There we have it. Oh my God, there's more though. There's more. Hold on. They have anticuchos and entradas. So we have, so I think these are going to be like skewers. There's anticuchos de corazon, which is grilled beef heart over pan-fried tomatoes, Peruvian corn, topped with anticuchera sauce, polleria sauce, and chimichurri. There's anticuchos de vegetables, which is going to be just like a vegetable skewer with zucchini, mushrooms, onions, pan-fried potatoes, Peruvian corn, anticuchera sauce, polleria, and chimichurri. They have a chicharron, which is like a crispy morsel of fried chicken with spices, wrapped in our super crunchy crust topped with salsa criolla, soy sauce, eggs, and flour. So it's going to be like a fried chicken situation. And jalea, savory and crispy seafood medley featuring shrimp, mahi-mahi, calamari, expertly fried, tossed with aromatic spices. Okay. Thank you, Tiny Mustard, for subbing for 2 months. Thank you so much. I love you. We love Tiny Mustard. Thank you. Y'all are being so sweet today. All right, let me get all the way back to the chat to see what's going on here. All right. Did we pick an app yet? Says Sunflower Witch. Just read them. Sunflower Witch is on 3-stream streak. Very cool. Tina in the sub. Yo Girl said Kills is not doing good. Has been keeping to myself. Just wanted to say hi. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Sending you a hug. Annabelle's coming. Okay. Maisie says having chili con carne for dinner tonight. I live in England, so it's 6:30 and I'm hungry. Maisie, you get that chili con carne. There's Janice's gifts. Thank you, super cool Evie. Says I'm so pretty. Thank you. How's my day been? Says Annabelle. So far so good. So far so good. As long as my dog sitter comes through, I'm seeing a movie after this, and that's exciting. The possibility of that is very exciting. Wendy's has good salad, says Vistal, and chicken. Oh, I haven't been to Wendy's in a long time. Anyway, talk about hello, Jessica Negroni or Jessica Negron. I don't know why I always read it as Negroni. There's no I there. Hi, anyways. Evie says you're so pretty. Thank you. I don't know how many tears left. I'm sorry, yo girls. Big old hug. Evie says, can you say hi to Sam? Hello, Sam. Ina says, if you have Prime, now is a great time to use your free sub. It certainly is. It certainly is. Slay says, KMX, we say thank you to Jens, who gifted a bunch. Hannah says, I've started a side hustle that I saved to donate to your lives. So far, I'm $53. Hannah, you don't have to do that. You're so nice. Thank you, Hannah. You really don't have to do that. Like, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. Christine, gas tanks. What's the tattoo on my arm? Is it a heart? These are hearts. Yes, they are trans and lesbian pride flags in hearts. This is like a little bonbon candy, and this is like an ivy, some ivy and flower that is my mom's. Every flower is where my mom's fingerprint goes when she holds my hand. Like we marked it in the tattoo studio. Hello, Chris. Hello, Fallon. How you both doing? Evie, Fallon, Jens. Twin Mom says, hello, Lily. Where are we today? Hi. We're at a Peruvian restaurant. It's going to be yummy. Jessica says, hope you're having a good day. I'm not and won't be able to be on stream much today, but I wanted to say hello. I'm sorry you're not having a good day. I'm sending you a hug too, my friend. What happens when you summon a minion? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Supporter says, hello, Trans Batty. Hi. It's me. Hello. But yeah, Maisie, you don't want to know when you summon a minion. It gets ugly quickly. Chris is on a 7-stream streak. Yo, girls, headed out. Love you too. 25 stream streak, though. That's cool. Janice is gonna find. You got to do it to find out about the menu. Yeah. My name is says I'm a new watcher. Sorry if you answered this before, but why did you change from TikTok to Twitch? Because TikTok is just so it gets so ugly on there. People are so rude, so mean, and there's not very great moderator tools on there, so it's hard to like keep it nice. Like on Twitch, you can easily ban people and keep out the stuff you don't want to be in the chat, and it allows for just like a much healthier, better community. Yeah. Thank you, Evie. Janice says ceviche light and fresh. I'm not opposed to it. There's Tiny sub. Your girl says, have a good day. I'm trying to try and disassociate. My eyes hurt too much. I feel that. Hello, SB Mel. Hello, Chloe. Jen says empanadas. Okay. Here, let me give you a few choices first, which will include empanadas, but give me a second. Your girl said, had to put, oh no, yo girl. That's so awful. Big hugs to you. I'm Peyton says hello. Hi, Peyton. Hello, hello. Jen says choo choo. Bobby says hello. Hi, Bobby. Tiny Mustard says, do you still get paid when we use the free Prime subscription? I do. I don't think it's quite as much, but it's still significant. So do it if you have it. Yo Girl says it's okay. I got this one. Hello, Warthog. How are you? Sleep doesn't help. Well, it hurts not to have sleep, so do that. All right, so Jens, here are your options. You already said empanada. I will say chicken empanada would be the one I would want. Yeah, chicken empanada would be the one I want. Ceviche Classico. I guess I don't even know why I'm giving you these options because you already said empanada. I guess I'll just do chicken empanada then. Right? Chicken empanada? That's what we want to see? We can just do that. Sound good? And we can go ahead and read the rest of the menu too. Chicken empanadas, okay. All right, when I see the server again, they're right over there. We'll get chicken empanadas. Oh, that's so nice. Someone just sent a gift. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta go to a different tab to see the message. Oh my God, that's a big gift. Holy crap. Oh my God. Frankie, girl. What the heck? Let me see the... What? Frankie, you didn't even write a note. You just sent this most insane gift. What the heck? Anne just dropped a really sweet message to Yo Girl, who's going through it right now. Holy crap. Y'all, Frankie just gifted $100. That's insane. That's a lot of money, girl. Thank you. Dang. I don't even know what to say. It's just because. I mean, I'm blown away. Pierce step. I'll tell you what. I'm getting close to it. I'm getting close to being able to, mentally and financially. Thank you to you. That is so nice, y'all. Please throw some gas tanks off for Frankie. Like I said, they gifted $100. That is triple digits. That is 100. No, it is not easy out there for most people economically. That kind of gift does not go unappreciated. I mean, any gift of any amount goes appreciated, but $100 is a lot. I don't even know what to say. That is so nice of you. Frankie, if you'd like, I know it is a lot of money. If you'd like, you are more than welcome to pick the entree, if you would like. Jen's picked the appetizer with her gift earlier, and you certainly can pick the entree. And I'll read through the menu and give you choices. But dang, I'll throw some love out for Frank. I don't even know what to say. That is really, really nice. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Thank you. What's the drink called? It's a mango lemonade. Let's do an abridged spill poll, by the way. Wow, I'm really grateful. I don't know why that one really just kind of hit me in an emotional place. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that at all. Just kind of sit with that. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I love doing this. I love doing this. If you had told me 10 years ago that I would be able to sit in nice restaurants and hang out with cool people and be able to support myself, I would have laughed because there's no way. But here I am. Here I am doing this, and I have the coolest people around. So thank you, Frankie. What'd you miss? Well, we're about to order our appetizers. Um, oh, no, that person. Are they coming over? Yeah, they are. Yeah, wow. All right, so we're gonna do the chicken empanadas to start. I think that is what Jen. Hey, could I start with some chicken empanadas, please?
Definitely.
I love your shirt, by the way.
See, they will come 2 pieces per plate.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, Frankie for the win, indeed. Frankie for the win. Do you know why there's a price difference to sub between mobile and desktop? I do, Tiny. Let me just get up on my... All right, here. If you imagine, here's my soapbox. Here's me getting on top of it. So, if you didn't know, Apple, and I think Google, at least Apple for sure, charges like 30% from every purchase you make in any app. So if you're buying like gems on a phone game, you spend $10, Apple gets $3-ish out of that, which is a lot. But they charge it because it's their phone, it's their ecosystem, right? It's long been a source of contention from everyone who puts apps on Apple because they're like, that's really a lot. And so much so that Fortnite, the game, it sounds weird, but it's true, the company that makes it ended up getting in this protracted legal battle with Apple, and Apple kicked them off of the App Store, and it was this whole thing. Anyways, that's why it costs more, because as a company who's on the App Store, you still want to make your bottom line. So a lot of times you'll see inflated prices on the App Store versus the browser, where they can take 100% or like more, right? So they'll like pump up the prices here, and you'll notice this across pretty much any app that also offers that same thing to buy in a browser. Like subscribing to streaming services is almost always going to be more through the App Store, which is why if you're planning on subscribing to something for a long time, you're going to save a whole bunch of money just by doing it on the desktop. Yes. Anyways, did I miss the spill poll? No. Is user 52 around? I guess I can start it. Lily spill. Actually, I don't know if I can. My app won't let me do it. User 52 can do it. Yay, I needed some Lily time today. Hope you have an amazing week. Early. Thank you, Freaky. Glad you're here. There it is. All right. Warthog says, Warthog's on a 40 stream streak. Awesome. 40 consecutive streams. I surprised myself with this. I'm glad. Tiny Mustard said, I didn't know that at all. I have an iPhone. Yeah. And I think Google is similar. A lot of storefronts do this, but Apple has made one of the more egregious ones, I think. Twin Mom on a 7 stream streak. Some Yogro says there is something you can use to get around the price with mobile. I can look real fast. Yeah, by all means. Lisa said, what shirt did you like on the server? Oh, they just have like a kind of like a very handsomely cut black. It was kind of like a polo, like a button-up polo. It was a very nice shirt. Yogro says, yeah, Apple Store or Google takes a cut. That's why it's more. Yep, pretty much. Right, thank you, User52. Yes, I've definitely noticed that. I had no idea why. Thank you. Yeah, and like when they went to court with Fortnite was kind of like fighting on behalf of every app in a way. I think most of us were cheering them on. The argument that Apple gave was, hey, this is our ecosystem, because they were essentially being like, it's a monopoly. I think that was their argument. Like, it's a monopoly. You can charge whatever you want, and like we should have the ability to have an alternative app store where those prices, like, you don't get as much. And Apple said, well, it's our proprietary phone. We do it all. Like, it's our device, it's our operating system, it's our everything. So like, we have the right to do whatever we want in our ecosystem. And ultimately that argument won, unfortunately. And it lost. The Fortnite, Epic is the company that makes Fortnite. It lost Epic a lot of money. It was not great PR, and Fortnite eventually gave in and is back on the App Store. So what are you gonna do? Anyways, Frankie said, I got my little guy, mini wiener and run to the litter, so super small. He made it just before his 14th birthday. He traveled the US with me, suffered sadness and nothingness with me. Sometimes he was the only one in my corner. He ended up with, oh no, liver kidney failure. I got 1 extra year out of him. A year was packed with all the treats and trips. I can never repay what he did and continues to do for me, but I will spend the rest of my days with him. I feel the same about Finn and Nugget. Finn is Nugget's predecessor. Truly, both guys have made me a better mom, but a better person. Like, listening, like partnership, you learn so much about what it is to live, even though it's obviously they're not a person, but to take care of someone, to allow someone to like see the best in someone, to understand like mistakes happen. I'm grateful in that same way, Frankie. You know, you don't know what to vote. I don't know what to tell you. You had to follow your heart. He came to me on the heels of a extra special. Every time I vote, you do the opposite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Janice watched a disturbing movie yesterday. What was it? And hello, Marbax. Welcome back. Tiny said, it was so sad. About dogs passing. Never felt a pain like that before. Wouldn't wish on anyone. It is the worst thing ever. It is the worst thing. Okay. While y'all are voting on if you think I'm going to spill today or not, if you think Spilly Tino will make an appearance, I am going to read the rest of the menu. Frankie, if they want, is going to choose the entree we get. We're waiting on our chicken empanadas now. So, entrees. First and foremost is lomo saltado. If you don't know, lomo saltado is pretty much the Peruvian entree. It is kind of like lo mein. That's the closest thing to refer to. It's like lo mein, but with tomatoes, potatoes, and meat. It's similar though, flavor-wise ish, kind of. Wok fried beef tenderloin, onions, green onions, cilantro, tomatoes, French fries, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and you can add a side of rice and a fried egg for $4. I'll thank you, M. Campbell, for resubbing on your second month. Thank you so much, M. Campbell. I love you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subbing to me. Thank you. And yours won in the last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Big hug for you. Big hug. It was called Obsession. Obsession, I am like fascinated with. I haven't seen it yet. I need to see it. I hear there's some triggering stuff, but I'll end up seeing it. Obsession has made $200+ million at the box office. It was made for less than $1 million. That is unheard of. Absolutely like a massive box office smash. And I really want to see it. But I'm going to see Disclosure Day first. Thank you, M. Campbell. No Spilly Lily, indeed. You posted the links for desktop users. Thank you, Yoko. Thank you. I have a lot more faith in you than I did on Monday, Tuesday. Thank you, Warthog. No, I got you. I have my girl Sunday now. She filled a little bit of the hole in my heart. I get to love her just as hard. Oh, so sweet. It was very triggering and made me feel sad. I've heard that from some people. Yeah, I've heard that from some people. Okay, lomo saltado. So that's number 1. Number 2, arroz chaufa, which is wok fried rice, chicken, eggs, mixed veggies, green onion, garlic, sesame oil, oyster sauce, ginger, soy sauce topped with a fried egg. Arroz con pollo, which is rotisserie chicken over cilantro rice with ají amarillo sauce, mixed vegetables topped with ají amarillo sauce, mixed vegetables topped with salsa criolla. And they have arroz con mariscos, which is going to be a seafood fried rice. They have a mariposas pasta, which is linguine, ají amarillo. That's like a yellowy sauce. This is the closest thing to a fettuccine alfredo in Peruvian food. Heavy cream, parmesan, sauteed shrimp, and vegetables. Had it once, quite good. Chicken talarin saltado, which is Peruvian stir-fried noodles with chicken, vegetables, soy and oyster sauces, tomato and onion. Quinoa chaufa, so it's going to be a quinoa fried rice. There's a grilled ribeye. And then there is pollo a la brasa. So this is going to be like straight up meats. They got a whole chicken, a half chicken, a quarter chicken, and a mostrito, which is a quarter chicken served with flavorful wok fried chalfa rice, crispy French fries, and our signature homemade sauces. And you get a side of either, you get two sides. It can be salad, rice, French fries, or sweet potato fries. Okay. Got any more tattoos planned? Yes, but once I have money, because the next one I want is on my sternum, and it's going to be like by far, like it's going to be thousands of dollars, and I do not have that. And if you give me thousands of dollars, I will much sooner go to Disneyland to do a week of streaming before I do that. So probably not anytime soon. See, yo girl. Warhawk said, I don't know what's with it, but I voted in this match. I'm sorry. It says that you voted here, that you voted no. Tina Senpai, Warhawk said no. Yeah, it showed up. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it eventually. All right, so those are the... They also have salchipapa, which are golden fries topped with fried sausage slices, drizzled with ketchup, mustard, mayo, and purple olive aioli. So it's going to be like a loaded fry situation. Something called polypapa, which are golden fries topped with rotisserie chicken. Interesting. Cheddar cheese, drizzled with ketchup, mustard, mayo, and purple olive aioli. And then a hamburger. What do we think? I think I'm going to give you three options. Frankie, you there? Yes, Frankie's there. For our main. Number one, lomo saltado. That's the classic. I love lomo saltado. Number two, the monstrito, which is the quarter chicken served with flavorful wok fried rice. So this looks to be kind of like a chicken fried rice plate, but not together, separate. And then option three, loaded fries. If we want to really get crazy. No. The tolerant saltado, which is kind of like the Peruvian Alfredo. That can be the third one. Hello, Mama Tay. So these are three options. User 52 if you want to do a poll. Frankie has final say, but Frankie, if you want to wait till after the poll to guide your hand, we got plenty of time. The Lomo Saltado. I'm excited to see how user 52 spells these. Lomo Saltado, I'm not going to tell you. Number two. Oh, yes. These look so good already. Thank you so much.
These are all homemade.
It looks so good.
Chicken and empanadas. Like to add anything else in the meantime?
Not yet.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. All right, so number one's Lomo Saltado. Number two, Monstrito. Number three, Chicken Salarin Saltado or Peruvian Alfredo. Close enough. Even though it's not really, but it's stir-fried noodles with sauce and stuff. So, damn, is the waiter ripped? It seems so. It seems so. I always forget y'all can see so much more than I remember. It's like, yeah, there's quite a bit. The swole arm made a cameo. I think you. Yes. Okay. Here are the empanadas. They look really good. Let's build it. It's not the same. So these are chicken empanadas. We've got, I think the yellow sauce is the ají amarillo. I'm seeing microgreens, red onions, cherry tomato. Looks like maybe the onions are marinated. Probably the onions and tomatoes are marinated in something. This looks great. I'm going to give it a second to cool down because this looks like it was very freshly made, and I would like my taste buds to be alive for the next thing. I'm going to allow this just because it's so silly. Someone said, damn, Lily, you're going to have some stinking farts after this. Oh, God. Actually, I didn't read that part of it. Never mind. I feel bad. Banned. Never mind. Okay, user 52 needs to hear the things again. Number one, Lomo space Saltado. Lomo Saltado, number one. Lomo Saltado. Number two, chicken and fried rice, or AKA Monstrito. It's not chicken fried rice. It is a quarter chicken, rotisserie chicken, and fried rice. That's what it is. And then number three, It's technically called the chicken talarin saltado, but the closest thing, you could also probably call it like a Peruvian Alfredo, I believe is kind of close. It's like noodles and sauce and stuff. You know? You thought it was a strawberry on top. Not quite. I can see why you thought that, though. Give me all the empanadas, says Jens. Thank you again, Jens, for gifting 5 subs earlier. You picked this. Mother Nature's being a pain. I'm waiting to sit outside, but it can't make its mind if it wants to pour or not. How is the flood damage, Warthog? Warthog lives in it's still pretty hot, lives in a city that was ravaged by floods not too long ago. You haven't checked in on that. All right, polls up for food. Y'all can vote. Obviously, Frankie has the final say, but if you want to try to guide Frankie's hand on what you think she should pick, you can. Poll is up. So far, only 1 vote? 2 votes? Y'all can do it. Come on. You can find the poll. There it is. 2 votes, 5 votes for chicken fried rice. And to be clear, it is rotisserie chicken with a side of fried rice. Just so we're on the same page. It's called mostrito. Quarter chicken served with flavorful wok-fried chalfa rice, crispy French fries, and our signature homemade sauces. Lomo saltado is the classic Peruvian stir-fry dish, and chicken talarin saltado is... Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm misremembering this. I don't know. Chicken saltado. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing and I'm just being crazy. Peruvian, because I remember I went to a Peruvian place a while ago, and they gave me this dish that I want to say was something, and it was like an Alfredo, but like a yellow Alfredo. But maybe it's like Peruvian style stir fried noodles, chicken, vegetables, soy and oyster sauces, tomatoes, and you know what? I think I am wrong, and that chicken saltado is actually just the same thing as lomo saltado, but chicken instead of beef. So, chicken saltado wins. That being said, Frankie, you have the final say. So, chicken saltado, beef saltado, quarter chicken with rice. Hello, Nick sells AirPods. Do you sell AirPods? I don't need any, but all right, here we go. Let's try these delicious looking empanadas. Cheers. Oh, wow. Is this the best empanada I've ever had? Yeah. Definitely is. Wow. Something I am always so hesitant of when it comes to empanadas that is not present here is that it can be very dry on the inside. Not this. Oh, wow. You only do 1 AirPod? Elizabeth, the food is amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. Wow. Wow. Super expensive. I mean, for San Francisco, it's pretty normal. Tiny says, my roommate came back from a work trip with the flu and was down for the count for like a week. I think I got it, but I'm much better off than they were. Oof. The flu is literally not literally the worst, but it is the worst. I hate the flu. I'd rather a cold 100% of the time than the flu. Being nauseous all the time. Body aches. Gross. I'm sorry you got it. Victoria says, hey baddies. Hi, how are you? I'm great. How are you? Are we working on apps or is this a main course? This is an app. An appetizer. Warthog about the flood says, Main Street businesses were open within a week and half of the water going back to the spring tide. Now we're under a flood watch because of the wave storms and rain we're getting. Oof, oof, oof. Frankie says, what's the saucy sauce on the outside? I believe it is ají amarillo, which is like a creamy, spiced, I don't know if I'd call it like an aioli. It's definitely close. Maybe it is like an aioli. Frankie, did you make a choice? Or would you like me to pick? Wow. I wish I could share this with y'all. What did I have for breakfast today? And then what's for cereal? Or for cereal? For dinner. Spoiler, I had cereal. It was delicious. I'd crave cereal. This is lunch. And then dinner, I don't know. I've been trying to, save money at home eating, so probably ramen. And he says, so far I've just had a headache and a little bit of a sore throat on day 3. Okay, that's not so bad. Not so bad. Victoria has a question for the class. What is everyone watching right now? I'm looking for a good series to binge and waste all my time on. I watched the first few episodes of The Burrows last night. It's fine. It didn't grab me super hard. I'm in the middle of a Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is decent. I'm trying to think. What's the last show I watched that I could not? Have you watched From? The first 3 seasons are great. I don't know about the current season, but if you haven't seen From, get in on the prediction before it's over. Prediction pretty much tied today. 16 people said no, and 16 people said yes. Almost equal amount of points. So, decent odds today. I give you choosing power right. Thank you. I started Ted Lasso last night. Okay. My parents love that show. I'm sure I'll watch it eventually. Aren't they doing a new season? I do like hopeful, positive stuff like that, right? That's what that is. Tina watched the first 2 episodes last night of The Burrows. That's funny. Were we watching it at the same time? Jen says From was good. From this past, it's fine. It's just it doesn't have that spark that it had the first 3 seasons. I think it could still pull itself up out of it, but it's in a slump. LMG says watching quote your friends and neighbors on Apple TV. That's got John Hamm, right? It's funny and kind of thrilling. Isn't that the one where it's got John Hamm in the club going like, ooh, it's the meme? That's it, right? Victoria says, I need suggestions, and unfortunately Canada doesn't always have things the States do. I mean, look, if you're looking for one of the best shows of all time, if you're into dark, bleak sci-fi, not From, dark. Just the word dark. It's Netflix. It's in German. Promise it's worth it. There is a dub. You can watch. It's fine. But, it's so good. You don't know where it's going. And it's like the name of the show, Dark, is so correct. Because there is not a single moment of humor or positive anything. It is just all bleak and doom and gloom. And it is, so good. So well written. It's 3 seasons. It was always written to be 3 seasons. It is perfect. Just started La Brea. It's not what I thought it was going to be in a good way. Okay, interesting. That reminds me of the one with Eric Bana I watched, where he's a national park police guy tracking down a killer, I think. It was fun. That too. Has anyone seen Bad Mistakes on Netflix? Never seen it. Tina said The Burrows. Wow. So we both watched The Burrows last night. 2 episodes. It's funny. Frankie said it's very Ted Lasso, very positive and motivational. I love it. I needed it. It was so refreshing in the best way. I'll put it on the list. Victoria says, what's The Burrows and where do you watch it? It's Netflix. It's the same. It's the Stranger Things guys, the Duffer Brothers. And it's about a retirement community. And there's crazy stuff going down in the retirement community. Alfred Molina is the lead. He was Doc Ock in Spider-Man. He was the villain in Chocolat. It's good acting. Gina Davis is in it. Bill Pullman is good. Yes, John Hamm and Amanda Peet. I put off starting it, but it's so good. Noted. Yes, that's the one. We watched both seasons of Your Friends and Neighbors. Got it. Lexa said, I started off campus to see what the hype was about. Never even heard of that. I'm rewatching BoJack Horseman. Okay. Sci-fi shows that hooks me. Haven. Never heard of that one. Gina Davis is also mommy. Yeah, she's 70 in The Burrows and hot as ever as far as I'm concerned. All right. I have a question. a single. I'm going to move the camera. We need user 5.2 in here right now. A small little bit of onion has just dropped on my thigh, not on my clothes, on my thigh. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna show y'all. And you have to tell me if this is a spill or not, because like it didn't damage my clothes at all. It's literally just an onion on my leg. I'm pretty sure that spills refer to clothing, right? That is what User 5.2 is still yet to bring us the spill manifesto, which I'm waiting on. Oh, and I accidentally, oh shoot. God. Hopefully I didn't show you anything too crazy on there. Is it a spill? I don't know. It's literally just an onion on my leg. But I could have sworn we were like, oh, it's got to be on the clothes. It's got a stain. A lot of you were saying it's a spill. Today's the first day I voted since Disney? Really? Why today? And apparently I let you down. You voted no. TJ says, yes, that's a spill. It's not about clothing. Spill refers to what the noun does. It spills. I can't understand you. Oh no, some unhoused person is coming in to talk to me. Oh, thank you. I was just called beautiful. An unhoused person came up to the window and was like doing one of these with their hand on the face, kind of like a "you can't see me" John Cena thing on their face. And I was like, what? And then I was like, I can't understand you. And then they came in and said, that's sign language for you're beautiful, love, beautiful face. And I was like, look, you're not wrong. All right. I hear user 5.2 says Janice and Tracy agreed it's a spill. Okay. I'm sorry to everyone who believed in me. I now have to wear the Spilly Tino pin. Spilly Tino pin must be worn. I'm sorry. Now I'm sad I didn't see a sausage with the onion. Sausage with the onion. Is that an innuendo? It won't stain. Well, yeah. And I don't know. I think we've made some adjudications in the past based on staining or not staining. I don't know. Look, I'm just trying my best out here, okay? And saving my points again. Hopefully you didn't bet too many, Frankie. Hatching a Lily stream. What's up, Star Queen Canna? We got Chris Canna? Canna Chris? We got multiple Cannas in here now. Kiwi says it's a spill. What's happening? We're just debating if something is a spill. Hello, Trish. Hello, Dahlia. I was driving. What happened? Just a spill. He just says, is there AC? How am I not dying of heat? Thank God there's AC. It is the hottest day of the year so far by a long shot. It's going to be, by the time I step outside, it will be like 85 degrees, which is as hot as it gets in San Francisco. It may be every once in a while hit 90, but 85 is like insane. Hi again. I am between 3 different dishes.
I can definitely help you break that down.
Perfect. The lomo saltado, chicken saltado, and the monstrito.
Okay, so lomo saltado is one of the plates that sells the most. If you haven't had one of those, that's definitely...
Had it many times, love it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Have you had the tallarín saltado, the chicken noodle one? So it's the same exact flavor.
Yeah.
Except with noodles and chicken.
Okay.
Or some people, we like to substitute it with shrimp or do a little like shrimp and chicken.
No, it sounds good.
But flavor-wise, that's going to be your go-to.
Okay, I'll do that.
The chicken?
Yeah. I also have a question. Like 2 years ago, I ate at a different Peruvian place, and I ordered this dish that was kind of like a chicken Alfredo, but it was yellow sauce.
We have it in a shrimp version, but
That's what that is.
We can do it with chicken as well.
I'm good. I definitely want the chicken saltado. I was just mixing it up in my head because when I read the chicken tolerant, I didn't. I was like, is that it? And it's not it.
Yeah. So I mean, there's places where they'll mix it like half and half. We barely have 2 years here.
Oh, really?
We're looking to upgrade our plates to like different.
I'll tell you what. I stream at restaurants 4 times a week in San Francisco, and this is like one of the prettiest restaurants we've been to. I am shocked I haven't been here before.
We're a small team, right?
Yeah.
So our marketing is not really out there, with our social media promotions. You pass by and you're just like, what's in here?
Yeah. Well, y'all doing a great job.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
How was the empanada?
Fantastic.
I'll bring you a little bit more of that green sauce.
Perfect.
I feel like that's what makes it. Right?
Perfect. Thank you. You bet all of them 18K. Oh no, Frankie. Can we still be friends? It's okay if you need to not talk to me for a while. I'm sorry. Dropped an onion on my leg. But yeah, it's really hot out here today. I knew my yes to every poll strategy would work out one day. I've just been a spill queen lately. I don't know what to say. Hello, Alyssa. Where are we? We're at a Peruvian restaurant called Mariposas, which is friggin' fantastic so far. Incredible service, incredible food, incredible decor. 10 out of 10 so far. Yeah, unrelated cannas. It's so hot this year right now. I'm going to the movie, hopefully. Actually, hold on. Has my dog sitter texted me yet? I don't think so. I'm waiting to hear back from my dog sitter on if they can walk Nugget in a few hours. Because if they can't, then I can't see my movie after this. So, fingers crossed. Zombie bro. Hello, zombie bro. We need the rules. We do. User52 said they have it written out. They just haven't sent them to me yet. So, in due time. Thank you so much. It's a great sauce. Is it like?
What gives it that flavor? It's Peruvian mint, right?
It's mint,
but it doesn't have really that minty taste. That's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
But it's classified as a mint. And then we just put a tiny bit of mayonnaise, salt, pepper.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, is it like it's like an aioli kind of?
Yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you. Also, the World Cup is on. It's Mexico versus someone will say Mexico versus Trinidad, maybe Tobago. I have them, but I haven't typed them up officially. I'll do it today. I've been sick for 2 weeks. That is true. They have been sick. Frankie says, and let me say this, that top though, doing it for the girlies. Thank you. Look, I told you, thick trans baddies. I don't know why I had User52 do the title of the stream today in third person, because usually it's just like, we're doing this. But today it was like, thick trans baddie eats Peruvian food. It was because, did y'all like the video I posted earlier today? You look especially beautiful today. Thank you, Alyssa. Canna says this lip color, actually I need to call you Star, because we have a Canna. This lip is amazing on you, Lily. It makes your eyes pop. Thank you, Star. That's nice. Do they have outdoor seating too? We're at 90% humidity and I'm not okay. Yeah. No, as far as I can tell, no outdoor seating. And even if there was, ain't nobody sitting outside today. Yes. Hello, Harvest Canada. We have Star Queen Canada, I will call Star. And Harvest Canada, who's been with us for a long time, I call Canada. DJ says, FYI, I voted you did not spill based on you, but based on the fact that Peruvian food always has so many components and bits to it. I see. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you were right. Canada's on a 25 stream streak. Awesome. Frankie said, yeah, I'm not going near Seattle for a hot minute. Is it extra hot there? Quinn Mom says, hope User52 feels better. There's something going around. We had to send 3 kids home yesterday with fevers. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I'm over the cold. I'm still like a little bit mucusy, and that's kind of gross. I'm fine. I'm definitely not contagious. Haven't been for a while, but like, I think anyone who's gotten even a little bit older, who's maybe past their 20s, can relate. It used to be that, when you get sick, you're sick, and then maybe over the course of a day or two, you're just not sick anymore. But as I've gotten older, I've noticed I'm sick, and then I'm a little less sick, and then another week goes by, and I'm less sick, but still not fully back, even though I was sick like 3 weeks ago. Warthog says, when User52 has the rules typed up, if possible, you should carry a copy with you so there's no way to be stuck in disagreement. Just food for thought. Well, here's what I want to do. is I want to, once we agree on the rules, I want to get them printed on a scroll so that we can like Rhett and Link style, open the scroll when the rules need to be consulted. Just so I can, add even more in my backpack to lug around to every stream. Is it Mexico? Oh, it's South Africa. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm at an angle where I can't really read the second name, the right hand name on the scoreboard. But yeah, it's in San Jose, right? Really close to here. I should change my name to Canna Cookie. Oh my god, we can't have another game. Tina said, I hope you feel better. It's 95 degrees here. Yeah, today is a hot day. Sunflower, where are you? Says Jens. It's 90 and humid in Maryland. Freddie says, I'm not going to Seattle until the Cup. The World Cup is finito. June 15th to July 6th when the match. Oh, okay, so it's in Seattle too? Is it in a bunch of places? I thought it was in San Jose. It's in Seattle. I didn't know. Yeah. I don't know much about the World Cup. I just know that my best memories of the World Cup are, because it happens during the summer, every 4 years at the summer camp I went to, it would happen, and it was always like the summer had that little extra special thing of they let us watch sometimes. What happened to my shoulder? I was riding a Lime scooter last December, and I flipped over a pothole and just crushed my shoulder, like really badly. And it was bad enough that I needed surgery to get a metal plate installed, and then months later had to get the metal plate removed. So, hence the scar. It's never gonna be the same, but also, this is maybe like 2 months ago I had surgery, 2.5 months. I don't know. It's still like, there's still some numbness there and some pain. Ahika said, what do I eat today? Well, we have this, so far just empanadas, and next up we have the chicken talarin saltado, which was recommended to us by our lovely server. Warthog said, a scroll and fancy type. That's an amusing idea. Oh yeah, it'll look like it's in cursive and stuff. I'm sure I can find somewhere on the internet to make that happen. World Cup's in several cities. Okay, that makes more sense. Where's the final? Katie's hyped for the World Cup. Okay, I believe they're having it in several cities. 16 cities. I didn't know that. Is that what it usually is? For Houston too. Okay, you're 30 minutes west of Baltimore. You got multiple Marylanders. Is that it? Nick said, I thought it was in Mexico because Mexico is playing home. You tell me. Hika said, I think there's a famous story of a guy in SF who wrecked from a pothole, sued the city, and won multi-millions. You should try. I'm sure I don't have the time or energy to do that. If someone who's a lawyer in here wants to help me do it, by all means. I just know I would lose. Sunflower is 30 minutes from the Bay Bridge. Oh. Is there a Bay Bridge in Maryland too? Hello, Jello. Janice said, okay, everyone, cross what you can. This black sky opens up and cross your fingers. That this black sky opens up and it rains. We need it so bad. U.S., Mexico, and Canada. I don't know. Flynn Mom broke their arm in 2024, falling off a fence, and had to get surgery as well as a plate in my arm. You still have the plate, and it hasn't ever felt the same since. And I get sore when it's cold or raining. It's no good. U.S. cities that that the World Cup is in: Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, New Jersey, Philly, San Francisco, Seattle. Wow. That's crazy. How's the U.S. team looking this year? Not that I'm at all rooting for them, because it's hard to root for the U.S. in any capacity these days. Because if I had to root for someone, I don't know who else I'd root for, but are we good at soccer these days? I really have no idea. Like, no idea. I used to live in Atlanta, and there was a soccer team there that was pretty good. At least when I was there, they were good. Mostly because the guy who built the team, Arthur Blank, was one of the Home Depot inventor guys, and he just bought all the best players and shipped them all to Atlanta and had like that advantage, at least for a few years. Frankie's been to a couple Seattle Sounders games. Pretty good and fun. Huh. Yeah, I went to a couple of, what was it? I'm trying to think. Atlanta United, I think, was the soccer team there. I went to a couple games. They're fun. The stadium had really cheap food, which was cool. Frankie said my soccer knowledge on a scale of 1 to Jon Snow is I know absolutely nothing. Wouldn't it be Jon Snow to 10? Because if you're Jon Snow, you know nothing. If you're 1, you also know nothing. So wouldn't it be Jon Snow to 10? I'm just trying to keep our metaphors straight. Because unless Jon Snow knows a lot about soccer, maybe. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, no, we're good. Not that it matters. Should we do a second spill poll? If we want to, I don't know. Hopefully I don't spill for, appetizer spill poll, main spill poll, dessert spill poll. Also, now is the time in the stream. Welcome to our very special segment of Do You Have Tea? This is the time, and I haven't sung a theme song in a long time. If you have tea, now is the time to spill it. If you have some tea and you want to spill, if you got some drama or some dirt on Bill, I don't know who Bill is. If you want to spill and you need to fill in the comment box, do it now. Bazinga. So if you have juicy goss about your life, about someone else in your life's life, about something crazy that happened to you in the past, if you need some advice like am I the a-hole, or am I overreacting to the situation, or my partner did this, can you believe it, or I want to break up with my partner, or I have a crush on my coworker, or anything like that, you can just drop it in the chat right now, and we will deliberate. We will be judge and jury. I don't know about execution. We can be judge and jury. We can absolutely be judge and jury. Because right now, it's just me and Frankie talking. Y'all all went to bed before even the main course came out, which, I'm not going to lie, come on. Right? Don't make me start just monologuing about stuff. No one wants that. You get me talking about the Power Rangers. We know Jen's going to fall asleep. You don't want that. You just don't want that. Our 50th episode of Lily Tiano. Anna says, sorry, I'm just working and listening to my headphones. Tiny's here eating honey wheat pretzels. Oh. Frankie says it's morphin time. It is. It is morphin time. Jens was telling me yesterday that she falls asleep whenever I talk about Power Rangers. Fair. Blair had a crush on their coworker 5 years ago, and now we're married in 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Hello, Astrid. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have I ever had any office romance? Through my head. Not really. Not in a long time. Oh, wait. What did I do? I think I did. I'm pretty sure that when I worked in my dad's office, one of the people who worked there was a few years older than me over the summer, but we hooked up. I think that's how I met her. Katie says, my partner keeps telling me I'm over-emotional on my periods and we keep fighting. I think he doesn't understand how much I go through with my body, but I also know I can choose violence. I'm going to tell you this, Katie. Yes, sometimes a hug and some patience is everything. First off, #dumb. Second off, if you don't want to do that, get the period pain thing, the machine, the electro pads to put on on the abdomen, and find out what setting is your level, and make him sit through that, and tell him, let's sit through a meal with you feeling this, and tell me, thank you so much, if you're not overreacting. Tino. Oh, Tino. Frankie. That was such a good pun that I did not. It was so good that it went over my head. It was so subtle and excellently crafted that I didn't even realize. 10 out of 10. Well done. What's my degree in? Media and Cultural Studies, which is like very liberal arts, philosophy, film theory, critical race theory, gender theory, that kind of thing. Lots of like thinking about thinking and very like heady, like anthropology, sociological things. Jen says it's fun having an office crush. It is. I agree. Frankie says office crushes are fun until they aren't and you're stuck. Let the fantasy stay a fantasy. Sure. Pence agrees. Katie says, yes, I keep telling him if we see one of those at the fair, he's being hooked up to 10. Just get one on, I'm sure you can get one on Amazon. It can't be that expensive. I mean, it's basically just like some wires and a battery and a little like, I bet they're $20 or less. I bet. A small price to pay to get the man to hush. Tiny's on theirs and it's the worst. That is one thing I'm just not envious about. Like, I would want to experience it exactly one time. For the exact same reason. Thank you. It's delicious. Thank you.
No, it's really, really good.
Thank you. What is the cucumber water just like water with cucumbers in it? Or?
It's fresh cucumber, water, and your lime, and a tiny bit of sugar.
I'll do that.
Yes, and it's less on the sweet side, more refreshing.
Perfect.
Good stuff.
I'll take it. Thank you. Have I tried the period paid simulator thing? No, but I should for a video, right? Right? Shouldn't I? Why haven't I? That's a really good idea. Am I crazy? Is that like a really good idea? That's kind of like a viral idea. No? Because some people want to see me suffer and yell at me that I'm not a real woman, and they'll have the opportunity to do that. And also, it'd just be interesting for me. Right? Katie says, it's like every emotion amped up and overwhelming. I dropped my coffee the other day and cried. Sorry. And he says, yes, that's how I ended up sick with a very minor flu. Dang immune system. Oof. Frankie said, did we all sync up and hop on our menstrual cycles together? Let's run somebody else. Maybe you can sync up in the stream, in the chat. The chat can transmit whatever pheromones, hormones, probably. You got knocked out while you were suffering, yeah. That would be fun and educating. Okay, can I look up Amazon? I need Amazon on this thing so I can like shop in real time. Oh, you know what? No, I tried to do it last time and it was like, please log in, and I have 2-factor authentication. Okay, hold on. Period pain simulator. We can at least look up how much it is. That's not that expensive. $20. There's plenty of them. I see like, yeah, the TENS unit. Muscle stimulator. 30 intensity levels. 4.6 stars. Free delivery by tomorrow. $23. Yeah, and it's like mixed in with period pain relief, but these are definitely the simulators. That would be fun. I don't know. It would be fun to watch because y'all love watching me suffer, at least to some extent. Not always that bad, but I wonder how far I could make it. See, I always say I have a high pain tolerance, but TENS units are cheap. Yep, there you go. Nothing's good in today's news. Yeah. Dog Lover says you should do those videos people do where you saran wrap a watermelon to see how it feels to be pregnant. Oy vey. Maybe. I did a video a while ago where I had like a fake pregnancy belly on and that really upset people. Frankie said, like, when my body hurts, my TENS unit is my go-to. Oh, so it both stimulates and simulates. A TENS unit can also relieve, but also simulate period pain. It's as good as a massage. Interesting. Blair said that would be so fun. I wouldn't wish period pain on anyone. I can think of a couple people, but I understand what you mean. Jello says, I can't imagine that it would be the same kind of pain / discomfort as the real thing. Nausea, vertigo, back pain. Yeah. True. Wait, is it a TENS machine? I thought it was stronger. Wait, I might be mistaken. Marvac says, I want to talk about being in pain, wear heels for a few hours. Oh, that I can relate to. And one of the reasons I very rarely wear heels. Yes, a lot of physical therapists use it in treatments. Oh. So, wait, is the simulator the TENS machine? I'm so confused. Use yours for pain. But, okay, so you can use the TENS machine to treat period pain and also to simulate period pain. So if you already have it, it makes it better. If you don't have it, it makes you feel it. Yeah? Use the TENS in physical therapy. Okay? All right. Here is the chicken saltado. This is one of the most signature Peruvian dishes there is. We have noodles, tomatoes, green onions, regular onions, red onions, chicken, microgreens, oyster and soy sauces. That's about it. It's very hot, so I'm going to let it sit for a second. Kiki used yours for muscle spasms or when I throw my back out. It sends electronic stimulants to your muscles, which relieves pain. I struggle with back spasms too, but the thing that works for me most is just drinking electrolytes, because that's usually why I have them, because I haven't had enough electrolytes, and I have like an electrolyte juice, like concentrated, unsweetened little bottle of it. Interesting hand motion. By the way, have I showed you all my nails yet? What do we think? Do we like? Pride themed-ish, kind of pride themed. There's only 5 nails, so I couldn't do all 7 for the rainbow, but it's kind of like, or M&M nails maybe. Frankie says, to use it for pain, you typically won't jump it to full power levels. For simulating, you crank it up and watch yourself. Got it. That makes more sense. It's me too. I have severe muscle spasms. Oof. Now that looks delicious. I know. Love the nails. Thank you, gents. Frankie says, my back/discs are thrashed. TENS is great help, especially if you get the TENS unit has heated pads. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. A month or 2 ago, my mattress of like 5-ish, 6 years. Ooh, I didn't know it was green. That's exciting. Actually, you know what? I want to finish this because it's so good, but I'll take that too.
It's fresh cucumber, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. This looks so good.
Peel from the cucumber, that's what makes it green. It's all fresh.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I had to get a new mattress because my mattress of 5-ish years finally had like a moment where it was like, it went from being a little bit of a dip in the middle to like a lot of a dip, and I was like, mm-mm. So I bought a much cheaper, like $300 mattress because, again, times are tough. And the last month or two sleeping on it has been absolutely miserable. I don't know why this got the reviews it got. It is not a good mattress. I'm finally returning it and getting a more expensive, but I'm getting the same mattress I had before. Just getting it again. So I'm finally going to be able to not have, like, I don't know how people sleep on a rock. Like it's like extra firm. Few things worse than separating from a well broken mattress. I know. One of these days I'm gonna be able to afford a really nice mattress, but today is not that day. I bought a mattress on Amazon for less than $500, and I've had it for years, never had a problem. I can send you the link. By all means, I know the mattress I'm getting is the one that I want because I had it for like 5 years and loved it. It's like 7-ish hundred, which is a lot, not that much for a mattress, but it was a Casper mattress. When I get new beds, I do walking up and down to help break the recovery. Noted. Yeah, the one I have is it's just not good. I don't even think Nugget likes it. You can add memory foam on top. I could, but I know I'm not. It's at its core, it is a bad mattress. So, luckily, they're coming to pick it up, and I'm having the new one delivered the same day. So, makes sense. That's not too bad for me. It's not, and it's good. And like it's memory foam. It doesn't have the coils, so it's not going to last for that long. But I got 5+ years out of the last one, which for that cost is pretty good. So. Is it about cool enough? Oh, no, it's not. Has my sitter texted me that? Nope. I really want to see this movie. I'm very excited to see this movie. Disclosure Day. Fingers crossed. Good morning from Australia, says Happy Lil Vegemite. So funny. I don't think So Vegemite is Australian, Marmite is UK. I think I've had Marmite. No, I have had Marmite. I have not had Vegemite. It's like the yeast spread. What are dessert options? We can look at the dessert options. There's also a place next door that has a waffle shoe, which is, as far as I can tell, a waffle cooked into the shape of a shoe. And inside of the waffle shoe, they place a cylinder of ice cream, which I don't understand how that works, but anyways. Desserts. Oh boy. They've got the torta de chocolate, which is a decadent chocolate cake with rich layers and a velvety finish. A tres leches cake, probably my favorite cake of all time. That and angel food cake. An ultra-light sponge cake soaked in a sweet milk mixture. And then arroz con leche, which is a creamy rice pudding with milk, sugar, and cinnamon. And, of course, ice cream. Lucama, Peruvian fruit with a rich caramel-like flavor. Options. Vegemite is a black salty spread people put on our toast. Yeah. Isn't it yeast-based? Isn't it like a yeasty food? Am I crazy? It's like yeast, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try this cucumber water. Oh, that's nice too. You can really taste the cucumber. Cucumber. Frankie can't stop singing. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich, and he said, I come from a land down under. I didn't know what that was until I saw that part. I come from a land down under. Haiti is strange. You can eat it from a jar? Vegemite? That's wild. Yeah, it kind of tastes like soy sauce. Yeah. When I had Marmite, it reminded me of eating like bouillon. Like, you know how there's Better Than Bouillon, which is like a little jar, and it's kind of like a gelatinous thick goop that you use in place of a bouillon cube. It reminded me of that. That was not what I was expecting with the cucumber water. Yeah, they apparently they're blending up the entire cucumber to make it green, so you get all the fiber as well, which I'm here for. Look, we love a regular queen, you know? We love a regular queen. We all need our fiber. Have you had your fiber today? Here's a reminder: go eat an apple, or have some like Raisin Bran or something. I'll see. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. It's so good. Such a packed so heavily with umami flavor. No poop. Oh, you're right. Sorry, gents. Not a poop stream. It's not a poop stream. Yeah, it's nice, and I bet it's very refreshing with how hot it is today. Wow. Yeah. Raspberries are the best. Really? Raspberries have that kind of quick fiber. I never thought about that. We need another Kevin emote, but with poop in it. No. Well, we do need a poop with like an X through it. If anyone wants to make that emote, shouldn't be too hard. Please do. Wow. Are we going to do a poll for desserts? Yeah, sure. User52, you there? Want to do a poll for desserts? Chocolate cake, tres leches, rice pudding. Chocolate cake, tres leches, rice pudding. And since we're a little low in the chat, which is fine, poop stream? No, it's not a poop stream. Not a poop stream. Don't you dare. Jen says, I have a raspberry bush. I eat from it regularly to be regular. It's funny. I want to see if I can find this waffle shoe. Because it was so weird looking. Yes. Yeah, okay, so let me read this to you really quick. The Icicles waffle shoe is a viral edible dessert featuring a warm that's like a crock, clog-shaped waffle shell filled with hand-rolled ice cream. between $12 and $14. It offers a hot and cold experience with various toppings like Oreo or fruit. So essentially, it is a crock waffle filled with ice cream. Let me show you what it looks like. This might be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's literally a crock, but instead of it's a crock that's a waffle, and there's just like a cylinder of ice cream shoved in there. Like that almost sounds too stupid. I'd eat some raspberry bush. Look, if anyone needs their raspberry bush 8, I haven't had a raspberry in too long. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the shoe waffle can also be an option. User 52, are you there? Nope, Warthog. Nope. Crock waffle, I've seen it. Surely you get that dessert. It's not here, it's next door. I Spy Hershey syrup. We wouldn't do Hershey syrup. But here's the thing. This place is so lovely, and I love tres leches. Good for you, Katie. I love this trend of people been doing readings of you shaved your bush, but like sad, sarcastic, happy. You shaved your bush. Are we talking about an actual raspberry? Maybe. Thanks for sharing, Katie. Anyone else want to share the status of theirs? Mine is also currently not present. It never is, really. It hasn't been for many years. There used to be one pre-transition. No more. I don't like that. You're way behind. I'm behind in the chat? I think you might be getting filtered. I think so. Did you do a poll? Smooth criminal over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a smooth criminal. Criminal. Exactly, Vegemite. Do I shave mine? Yeah. Chocolate cake, tres leches cake, rice pudding, or waffle shoe. Jello says, I like how this kind of feels like a safe space. I'm glad. That's the goal. I pray no one gets ingrowns. I have an ingrown right now on my face, like right under my, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but it's so annoying, and it's not coming above the skin. It's just like this black dot of hair under the skin. Did we do the poll? Did I miss it? While I was doing the waffle shoot? I don't think so. Maybe. Also, the waffle... Actually, you know what? Don't put waffle shoe on the poll right now, because waffle shoe place doesn't open for another hour and change. So, maybe another time. Waffle shoe looks like fun, but so is tres leches. It's true. One of my friends got an ingrown hair on her plank. Had to have it lanced. Hello, Pascal. And the options are chocolate cake, tres leches cake, rice pudding. Wait, am I just not seeing the poll? Was there a poll? Am I crazy? I never saw one. Oh yeah, there was a dessert poll. I'm sorry. It just never showed it to me for some reason. My bad. No. But what about the rice pudding? We need rice pudding as well. There's only 2 options. Oh, they tied in the last one. I see. Okay. I understand. Never mind. I don't know why it didn't show it to me. The worst, I do it myself with a dab tool. Oof. Yeah, I should probably lance it to get it out, because it was bothering me this morning. I don't know if I have one. I do have something like it that, yeah, I should be able to do it. There was a poll. I'm sorry. Rice pudding did not win the first. I understand. My Twitch app was, I'm killing Smalls. Oh no. Where is he? How can I help? Smalls, where are you? I don't mean to kill you. Shame, Lily. You need to buy both of those cakes. I'm sorry. Look, if you want to sponsor both, you can. They're $13 each. I will get them both. But I won't be able to eat all of them. I'm barely going to be able to I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this one with saltado. All right, let's see what the desserts are at. Wow, this is so close. This is so close. I mean, tres leches is my favorite cake, but I can ask our server and see if they have a preference. I don't know. I don't know. But Twitch will let that comment go right through. I don't know. I don't know. Or are you saying we should just move back to TikTok permanently? Twitch has finally kicked the bucket. TikTok superiority. Go back to that hellscape. Can I ask a stupid question? You can ask a smart question, a stupid question, a medium intelligence question. You can ask any question you want. And that goes for anyone. Even if it's about like transition stuff, you know, downstairs surgery, hair removal stuff, hormones, whatever you want. My dating life. Oh. What is tres leches cake? That's an easy one. It is an ultralight sponge cake soaked in a sweet milk mixture. It's very good. One of my faves of all time. Tres leches one, okay? Tres leches it is. Dog sitter. They said, I'll have a better idea around 1. It's 12:51. I want to know if I can see Disclosure Day. So bad. Very good chance of it. I was getting muted trying to moderate. I don't know what's happening. I remember the first time I had tres leches. Pretty sure I heard the angels sing in that moment. It is very good. Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright, I'm full. I am very full. As much as I would love to bring this home, there's no way if I'm going to a movie. What's the drink? This is a cucumber water. It's like a blended cucumber with a little sugar, a little lemon? Or is it lime? Lime. It's very good. Ooh, I was responding to user52 with that, but Twitch is being annoying. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I should probably update my apps. I use the iPad app, which is just trash. It's trash. It's bad. Oh my god. Don't mind me. I'm about to go into a food coma. Oh boy. Oh boy. Any other fun stuff to talk about? Life updates. Drama tea. Hopes, wishes, rosebud, thorn. Predictions for the future. Jokes. Dad jokes, mom jokes. Do I have any exciting updates? I'm trying to think.
The noodles.
Fantastic. I'm so full. I wish I could finish
You like
it.
the box, maybe?
I'm going to a movie after this, so I hate to waste
swing
it.
back in a few minutes?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll be right
Could I do the tres leches, please? Thank you. I have no dating life at the moment. I swiped. I feel like it would be fun to do some live swiping. No, I have not, Frankie. It would be fun to like. Is that an invasion of privacy to go through and swipe on people's profile live? To like show people on dating apps pictures and to have us talk about them? Is that an invasion of privacy? I guess not. I don't see why it would be. It's like on a public app, anyone can see it. Tiny says yes, it is an invasion of privacy. Like it feels a little weird. Although I know there's a comedian who does a live show where they do exactly that. It's called Tinder Live, and they go city to city and they swipe on people in the room sometimes. A lot of streamers do that. Google it maybe. Rockeye says I wouldn't. I mean, even if it's not illegal or against any rules, it does feel a little bit icky. I don't know. Victoria says, I don't think so. It's public to the internet, but I guess it would be your intentions and how you're talking about them. Yeah. Yeah, something about it feels a little icky to me, especially if I'm actually looking for someone to date. Because that's like a weird way of like to say on the first date, like, yeah, I was streaming and the whole stream saw your picture and we debated your hotness or whatever. That doesn't seem good. User52 said, but would you want to be on someone else's live stream? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But, yeah, I don't think I would want that. Yeah, I'm trying to go on dates. What's the closest I've come recently? Not really at all. There's so much of a delay between mobile and browser. Is there? Interesting. That made your head itch. What made your head itch? This conversation? Tiny says, the only reason I think so is while they're technically on a public platform, they're expected to be seen by those who are also on the platform, not 200 people on Twitch. Yeah, I agree with you, Tiny. I agree with you. I don't think I'll do that. A lice stream? Oh, a lice stream. Oh, God. I mean, would you rather a lice stream or a poop? I guess a poop stream. If I was on a dating app and genuinely looking for a connection, I wouldn't feel good knowing they put me online and judging me. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to be in that situation either. I've got to be with my partner since I was 16. I don't know how to survive the dating world. It ain't fun. How often do you go on dates? That starts. Not often enough. It's the last time I went on a date. God. Definitely before Disney. How? I guess I met up with someone over the weekend. It wasn't a date. It was more of like a friend thing. But we did meet on an app. And they are spicy creators, so there was a possibility of us collabing at some point. But I still wouldn't call it a date. Yeah, the name can be exposed as problematic. I agree. Yeah. But it's been a while since I've been on a date. Did someone say poop? No one did. Warthog, you did. That's it. I've been out of dating for 4 years, and I'm so thankful, says Tiny. Yeah. Nope, no Tiny. No. Any awkward dates I've been on? I mean, one comes to mind 2 or 3 years ago where there was just nothing to talk about. She and I had nothing to talk about. Nothing in common. I was trying to make conversation. To her credit, so was she. Did I smear my lipstick? And we were like looking for pockets of things that we could talk about, and there's just nothing. And we both agreed, like at the end, is like, yeah, well, nice meeting you. Hey, can we have awkward date stories? Yeah, throw out some awkward date stories. Happy says, I could not handle some people. A lot of people are shallow and blah. Yeah, they are. It's tough as a homebody who likes sitting on the couch to find someone, because I've said this for a while. There needs to be a version of a bar where a singles bar, but there's very little like music. If there's any music, it's very soft. There's a lot of couches. When you go in, instead of getting a table, you get a couch and some pillows. And you can hang out and just scroll through your phone if you really want. Maybe there's some video games, maybe a movie playing, board games. And it's like a low pressure environment where homebodies can either go to hang out, or if they want, you can trek over to someone's couch. And maybe there's like a little sign. You know what Brazilian steakhouses, you get a card that's either green or red when you flip it over, depending on which side. And you have one of those for your couch, and you can flip it where you're either open to company or not open to company. And if you see someone has a green card on their couch that you think is cool or cute, you want to be their friend or flirt with them, you can. Isn't that cute? Hello, Olivia. We're just talking about awkward dates, I guess. Tiny is also a homebody and have been ridiculed for your anxiety. Ridiculed? By who? Who's ridiculing you for your anxiety? I'm sorry. Blair went on a date once and this guy threw his dirty sock in my mouth? So I left his house and blocked him on everything? What? What was the context? In anger? as like a flirtatious thing. Haha, I put my sock in your mouth. Yeah. That sounds fun. Future things, I know, right? One of these days. Tiny said, men that I've talked to before in my current relationship have ridiculed you for your anxiety. Why? Why? Olivia's never been on a date, just not really interested in dating. I mean, look, you know you. Are you like ace or aromantic at all? Maybe that's something. Someone said, you gay. Not had, I never. Yes. Yes. Are you? Why are you gay? Blair said, I really have no idea. It was our first time hanging out, and I think he was trying to be funny by throwing a dirty sock in your mouth. I hope whoever that is remembers it and learned from it. Frankie said, the dating pool is filled with PP and floating used blanks. Not missing anything, Olivia. Yeah, pretty much. Benjamin said, I had a guy before I got with my partner ask me to show him my feet on our date. Wow. That's a bold move. Bold move. Wow. Olivia said, no, I'm definitely not ace, but I don't know, just dating isn't for me. Hey, whatever. You know you best. You know you best. Magic was once talking to a guy who got out of jail for murder. Just got out of jail for murder. And no, I didn't know until he said he couldn't leave his house. And I became Inspector Gadget and found that out. Wow. Yeah, you can take it. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This looks delicious. And could I have the check, please?
Definitely. So we bring a paper napkin.
Thank you. Man, oh man, look at that. If you vegan, then would you like meat? I don't know what you... Is this an innuendo? I am not vegan, although I try to be more plant-based when it is easy. Would I like meat? Depends on the kind of meat. Magic said you dodged the bullet. Thank you. Kiki went on a date and he wanted to rub my feet in the restaurant? No. Olivia said, was the food good? The food has been great. Hey, Lily, you look sexy today. Thank you. Oi sale. Oi sale. Okay. Katie says, oh, something similar happened to me in college. Guy was hot, but he told me he was breaking his brother out of jail and I had to ghost him for legal reasons. Oh, my. Okay. Okay. Wow. Pretty. I know, it's a very pretty looking cake. All right, let's try this. This is a tres leches cake. It's a sponge cake soaked in like a creamy milk thing. Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Wow. That's good. I am here for that. Wow. Do I have any crazy ex stories? I'm trying to think. I was probably the crazy ex more often than not. Should go through my mental Rolodex of people I've dated. Nothing really. I'm just like trying to go through my mental timeline of who I dated. Nothing to the level of like breaking someone out of jail kind of crazy. Olivia ate mussels today for dinner. If anyone knows what... Oh, yeah, we know what mussels are. Yeah. Were they good? Wow. I'm trying to think. Like, post-college... I mean, there was April recently, but I don't think I'd call her crazy. She was just maybe a little in a toxic relationship that she didn't really escape, unfortunately, when we were together. Do I go to the blank beach in the city? I don't go to the beach, Ahika. I do not like sand. It is coarse and it gets everywhere. And I don't like the sun. And I don't like the heat. So I don't really go to the beach, nude or otherwise. Katie said, I also had a guy tell me he loved me after... Oh, wow. It was one night? Was it like a? I don't know what to say about that, Katie. It must have been really good. Must have been really good for him, at least. I don't know if it was good for you. Not that good, apparently. Yeah. They were edible. The mussels, you don't like them that much. Yeah, I'm not big on mussels. I don't like I don't like having to deal with shells ever. Wow. Come on, dog sitter. Do I get to see my movie? Dog message me. Katie just told us they a throat goat. Pretty much. I'm honored to be in the presence of the throat goat. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have had some crazy ex stories, but I guess just none come to mind. None come to mind. Like I said, as a kid, I used to eat it a lot, mussels, and then one time I looked inside of the mussel and stopped eating it until like a year ago. Yeah, makes sense. Frankie said, "I'd suck the soul and love right out of the poor fella." R.I.P. R.I.P. Katie was shocked. I was in my figuring myself out phase, and the man was smitten. Was he though, or was he just happy to have just done what he did? That can be very silly sometimes. Latino left this room and came back, and this is the first message I saw. Yeah, I think we're in like a realm of dating horror stories. Um, Crazy hookups. People who have. Oh, here's one. Kind of. And to be clear, this person, I doubt they would ever hear this. I'm not going to say their name, and I doubt they would even know I was really talking about them. But I hooked up with someone who I'd known for like a couple of years. We had worked together years back, and she randomly it's like, I'm going to come and visit you. She lived 6 hours away, 6 hour drive, and I was like, okay, you're driving? And she's like, yeah, I'm going to drive. I'm like, okay. There was no occasion. We hadn't really been talking or anything. It's like, all right, you should come for the weekend. And we'll hang out. We had never had anything romantic between us or physical between us. She had a boyfriend when we were working together, and that was it. And then she drove here. We hung out. We like went to the Mall of America because I lived in Minnesota at the time. It was fun. And I was very clear before she arrived at my place, like, just so this is like a little out of nowhere, which is fine, but are you like trying to hook up? Is this what this is? Like, I was very blunt about it. And she was like, how dare you? No, absolutely not. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm out of line. All good. My couch sleep on my couch. Like, it's no worries. We're hanging out. I'm like, all right, bedtime. Sleep well. I prepped her bed on the couch. 10 minutes later, I'm like in bed, hanging, whatever, trying, chilling out. Knock on the door, open the door. She's sobbing. I don't know what she was sobbing about. She wanted to get in bed with me. And that's when things got physical. And I think the last day she was visiting, we did the deed. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, when she was like on top, she didn't have a seizure, but whatever we were doing, I guess was good, but she like started writhing like it was a seizure. I don't know if this was normal or not for her. It was very strange. I was concerned. Anyways, that happened, and then like on her way out, she was like, okay, well, I guess you can, we can kind of split our time between each other's cities now, like, and take turns visiting each other, as if that us hooking up meant we were just like unspoken rule in a relationship now. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you know, it's only fair if we're visiting each other back. And I'm like, no, no, no. All right, hold on. Vegemite says, I had an ex stalk me, found out where I worked, and would sit outside, try to talk to me after I finished work. And if I didn't talk, he would follow me home. What a creeper. Ew. Supporter has many dating horror stories. Blair had an ex that stalked me and hired a PI and hid a tracker on my car for weeks until I found out. Why? Why? Why would you do that? To find out what? Yeah, send you into a psychosis for sure. It's crazy. Blair says, yes, so scary. Police wouldn't help either. I have since moved states. Good. Good. Sulfur said, throwback, would you still talk to your friend Kate? It's been a while. It's been a while. I've talked to her in a while. I should. She lives on like the opposite side of San Francisco, which is a long ways away, but I should. Vegemite says that's messed up. Wardog said I'm about to cry. This weather's going to kill me. It's too humid for this time of year. Yeah. Wait, what? She had a big O. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. And I haven't seen her since. I mean, she was very nice when we worked together. We were like best friends for a summer. And she told me all this stuff about how she regretted not being with me that summer, which was like, why didn't she say something? Because I was single that summer. I don't know. She was very hot, like a very, very hot. He did all that because I left him. Oof, Blair. Honey said, did you ever hear from that person at the pier? No. Never texted me. I'm pretty sure the phone number I gave Tara. Are you sure I wrote it down right? I think maybe she was just like, or they were like, maybe they were weirded out, or maybe they just weren't feeling. I mean, even just as friends. I said, if you ever want to hang out, I think that could be taken a bunch of different ways. Maybe they took it the wrong way. I don't know. Always amazes me you can take a flight from city to city in America. What do you mean? Oh, just because it's really close? Or it's not close because America's so spread out? Yeah. Yeah. America's huge. Even San Francisco to LA, it's not a long flight. It's like an hour and a half flight. But to go from one side of the U.S. to the other is like 5 or 6 hours of a flight. It's a long flight. All right. I think I'm about ready for the check. I'm going to text my dog sitter and say, checking in. Checking in. I would like to know if I can see my movie today. Hello, Practical Magic. How are you doing? What's going on? Are you verified? Is that what that little check mark is next to your name? You're verified? Is that what that is? I don't know what that is. Account created November 11th. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What's going on? Is this your first time? And what did I get today, Lily? Asked Michaela. I got empanadas, then a chicken saltado, and then tres leches cake. And before this, drink-wise, we had a mango lemonade, and now this is a cucumber water. Is it a partner mark? That's awesome. So you're a streamer, Practical Magic. What kind of stuff do you stream? What kind of stuff do you stream? I don't know how to see your profile. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Practical Magic. Runes, tarot, relaxation, spiritual discussions, collective healing. Can I have the check, please? Perfect. Thank you. Delicious across the board. Ooh. Can we do a tarot reading with you? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want to pull you into that if you're just relaxing. So yummy.
You enjoy all I eat is Peruvian. My parents are from Mexico.
Yeah.
But I had my first lomo saltado 2 years ago here in the city. And then, sorry, it's the city. And yeah, that's all I ate. I was blown away with lomo saltado.
It's so good.
Why haven't I never ate this before?
Yeah. Next time I come back, I'll definitely do the ceviche because that's a big one for me too.
Yeah, go-to. So this is what's going to be. So shrimp empanadas, chicken tallarines, 2 drinks, and then the cake was on us. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
you just tap, and you'll be all set.
Thank you. All right. They charged us for everything except the cake. Just both drinks, the lomo, saltado, and the empanadas. Let me head back. How do I get back to away from practical magic? Back to the stream chat. I stream tarot. Cool. Thanks for the warm welcome, of course. Can Twitch streamers have guests? I'm not sure. I don't know if it would be. I don't know how. Hello, Vasquez. What's up? What's up? Free cake. Yep, free cake. They comped the cake. Very sweet of them. So, and then I tipped the 25% button. So if you're new here, at the end we always guess the bill, including tips. So, go ahead. The receipt is being printed. It's okay. I know the number. Oh, we finished the drink. It's okay. A tarot reading would be cool. I'm assuming that in order for you to do a tarot reading, it would make sense for you not to be in the chat as much as like live talking. I would imagine, right? Do you ever do that? Do you do tarot readings for people in the chat? How does that work? All right, I see some guesses, some good guesses. Who's closest? You can go over. That's no problem. It's just whoever's closest on a number line. I think I know who's closest. Where are you today, Bessie? I'm at a Peruvian restaurant today. Peruvian. The closest person to today's bill. Yes, I do them for people in the chat. I'm an intuitive reader, so I channel the energy. Well, how can we? Maybe one day we'll have you. I don't know if you ever want to hang out and do a reading for me somehow. If you're open to it. To answer your question about clipping from earlier, anyone can clip the stream. I meant to say that when you said something about it. Yeah, totally. I think I have it set so that only subscribers can. But yes. And I only recently enabled that, which is annoying. I didn't realize you had to enable it. All right, the closest person is Twin Mom. Twin Mom guessed 8188. You have to be following for 3 months? Dang. Okay. Twin Mom guessed 8188. With including the 25% tip is $80.66. Which means that you were a little over $1 off, which is closer than anyone else. So Twin Mom, you win. Do you know what you win? You don't know what you win, do you? How could you possibly know what you won? How could you possibly know? How could you know? You win nothing. You win nothing. You win nothing except my eternal love. That's it. I am, however, getting a call from this machine that I have clicked to the wrong screen on. Go for Lily. A yellow. Oh. The president of Peru? I don't know if he's president. Prime Minister, more likely? Hello. Ma'am or sir. Or look, I'm assuming there's not non-binary. You know what? I'm just going to say hello to you. Yes. I thoroughly enjoyed my meal, yes. No, nothing you have done has upset me. The country of Peru is lovely. Then why have I gifted them nothing? Twin Mom nothing? I don't know. I'm not made up. Oh, you can provide a stipend to be a prize? Very nice of you. All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate the food. Appreciate the stipend. I'll pass it along to Twin Mom. All right. Love you. Bye. You win everything. Actually. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nothing. There you go, Twin Mom. You got it. I like the hair, different style. Thank you, Vasquez. Enable sub only clipping. Okay. I'll mess around with it later if I remember. I thought that's what I had, but perhaps not. Okay. We did the spill poll. I am Spilly Tino. I still do not have an answer from my dog sitter, so I guess. Oh, yes. Okay. She's going to be there. So that means that I can see my movie. Isn't that fun? Lily can see her movie. Congratulations to Lily. She's going to see her movie. So by the time you see me next, I will have seen the movie Disclosure Day. Directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, and other people. All I know is it's aliens. And Emily Blunt is, I think, doing a weather report. She's a meteorologist, I think. That's like one of the promotional images is she's like giving the weather and then crazy stuff happens. I don't know. I purposely close my eyes anytime that trailer comes on. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what's going on. I just know it's Steven Spielberg and it's sci-fi, and I love both of those things. So, what's this restaurant? This is in San Francisco, Jessica. Olivia likes alien movies. Practical Magic says nice. Yes. So excited for you. Thank you, Jess. Marble says, I want to see it so bad. You have to say in tomorrow's stream if it was good and worth seeing. I will, and I won't give any spoilers. It's not, yes, W Dog Sitter / Walker. Nah, you're good, Warthog. What kind of drink is this? This is a Cucambawata. Cucamba. We didn't have Amber here today, did we? Tomorrow's Friday. What should we do tomorrow? Any ideas? What haven't we done in a while that we want to do? We've done at least one new restaurant this week. Did we do new restaurants earlier this week? What did we do Monday, Tuesday? Tuesday we went to the Taylor Son. Monday I forget. Practical Magic said, I have to hit the lurk, but it was nice meeting you all, and I hope you have a great time still. Thank you, Practical Magic. Candace says Taco Bell. It has been a while since the Taco Bell stream. That is true. It's a good point. Maybe the Taco Bell stream is in our future. Interesting. Cheesecake Factory. We did cheesecake. Oh, right. Oh. Right. You're not suggesting it for tomorrow. We did it on Tuesday. Yes, that was what we did on Tuesday. Yes. Did we get rated? I don't think so. Did we? Let me check. I don't think we got rated. No, it's not showing it. Oh, speaking of, let me check and see if anyone that I know is streaming right now and we can raid them. Chase is streaming. Let's do that. All right. So, if you don't know what a raid is, because we have a lot of people who are not Twitch natives here, honestly, myself included, a raid is when at the end of someone's stream, like right now, to like give you something to watch next and also support a fellow streamer, you can raid their stream. Yo Girl has raided us several times, very kindly, and if they were streaming now, we would raid them instead because they've done the same for us. But we're going to raid my friend Chase. This will be our second raid ever. What it does is you have to say, yes, I'm ready to go on the raid. You have to kind of like gear up, and then it'll transport you over to Chase's stream, and you can watch them. It looks like, what are they doing right now? They are yapping and playing the video game Pragmata. They're very cool. They are an in real life friend of mine. I met them at a Twitch meetup, and then we have hung out once since then. We're probably gonna hang out again soon. They're very cool. They're non-binary, they them pronouns. Make sure if you are using gendered language, or don't use gendered language. When you get there, use the nugget emote. That's gonna be our raid emote. Be like, this is Nugget's stream now. That's what you have to say, okay? So I'm gonna press the raid button. We're raiding today. I got it. Enjoy the movie. Thank you, Twin Mom. Do we say Lily Tino rated? Yep. Or you know what? You should say Nugget is rating you. Or you can say Lily Tino. But use the Nugget emote if you're subbed. Okay. Sub/raid. Chase cubed. Yes, I will come with. So you have to ready up to raid. 46 viewers are ready. I'll give you all a second to get there. And I will follow you there. I'll be in the chat as well. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you next time. Stay lovely and pinecone. And I will see you